we got player intros, and we got to get Prof. Yo, my man, Prof. Brother
Let's
man, brother man, step up. Yo, we don't got no. Well, first question, how was that Laker game last night?
Yeah, that was probably the best the best game to go for your first basketball introduction. It was pretty hyped.
Yeah, you know,
that game was nuts.
Yeah.
So I feel like the storyline is you were the last person, even though I feel like it's just wrong. You're the last person from Europe, pretty much, to get this. Like this is your first, but you should, it's like you're the last one, right?
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Summit for the longest time. I kind of felt like I was missing out. All of the Europeans had gone except for me. So I was like, when is my time? Everyone had gone, and I was just waiting to go. And then I beat Triff right after he beat Leffen. So that felt pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And then I listened to Leffen, but we don't talk about it.
It don't matter.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here. 2 days in, great production, feels good. Yeah, it's great so far.
You got any goals? Okay, I'm gonna give you 3. I don't care. Okay, you got any goals like going into Summit?
I just want to get some good wins because I'm pretty sure I'm like on the lower side of the sea. So any win is a good win on paper, but I really want to take some names. So
okay,
Let's go.
baby.
Let's
That's
go.
what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
All right, good stuff, man.
All right, good stuff,
Prof.
Prof.
Let's go, Prof.
All
All right. We got J Flex. Let's go.
Jersey.
And why? Let's say
Jersey.
Oh,
He's from Jersey.
He's Jersey? He's Jersey? Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's super
Yo,
Jersey.
let's go.
He's been on the
Goals
top 3
Gym,
of
my
the
man,
Jersey Power
lifting. He
Rankings.
not at 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
This is goals.
Nah, it's Planet Fitness, bro. It's East Coast. What's up, J Flex? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Great to see you.
Gold's Gym? We already know where he goes,
I
man.
know they serious out there. That's not casual
Yeah,
stuff.
man. That's how it
Let's
is.
game.
Yo, that's the gains, bro.
So how you feeling coming into Summit, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm very happy to be here. Chill with the homies.
Mm-hmm,
It feels like when I go to majors, I see the same people, but I'm finally here. I made it.
I
made it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
J Flex, I remember it was like main stage, and we were chatting, and it turned out that years ago, Revival of Melee, like 5 or 6, we met for the first time. You're one of the more, Professor Pro same way, but you're one of the more old school players here. How do you keep, you're elevating your level of play year after year, even though you've been in the scene for so long? What's your secret?
Just gotta grind. That's it. Sometimes you gotta be like, all right, let me go back like 10 years. I should have been doing that because there was like net play. Now there's net play. Before it's like I have to travel. I gotta go to someone's house, my friend's house to play. That was really hard. But now because we have net play, I could just play at home and just grind. Yeah. That's the secret. You just gotta grind.
Just gotta
hard.
grind.
Put the hours in,
His streams just like money match me 3 out of 5.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, welcome to the chat. You want a money match?
Yeah, he don't care. He just run the set. I respect that.
So you have like one of the hardest pools, arguably, and we were talking a little bit about that. What is your mentality going into that pool? Because I really like what you had to say about that pool.
I think it's good for me. It's an opportunity. Like, I want to play Zane. I want to play Wizzy and Plub. I feel like I could beat them. And if I'm going to prove it, I'm going to show it. So,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that East Coast energy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I'm talking about. All right, I think that's 3, so we got to move it on. But you killed it, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, guys.
Good to see you, man. Glad you're here.
All right, Soonsei. Get in there. Soonsei. Canada, baby.
Yo, no lie. I think
Let's go.
I think Soonsei might be the nicest guy here, man. This dude is so
Soonsei is
polite.
super nice.
No,
Soonsei is super
Switch up.
nice.
That was a switch up.
Yo, how's it going?
Yo, you were at the
Good.
Laker game too.
Yeah, I was. First Laker game as well. It was sick.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
Man, how you
Good.
feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Better than I was the last couple days. Feeling nice now. Got my partying out of the way, so we get to have fun for the rest of the weekend and be a little sweat.
Yeah, because they're coming off the big performance. So how do you feel like at this event?
Oh man, I'm a huge fraud. Like I'm like, you get one sick event, and I'm like, okay, that's it for the year. So I hope I can do something. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah.
What was I about to say? This is your first summit?
Yeah. I mean, I did the online one, but like, I feel like it's a totally different experience.
What is like? Is there anything in particular that stands out coming here from like watching it? Like, what's the biggest thing that you know? It's like, oh damn. That's not what I thought it'd be.
To be honest, the studio's huge, first of all. I was like, damn, it looks so cozy and tiny. It's way bigger than you think. But,
Right.
I mean, just being able to hang out with everybody, it's totally a different vibe. Online, you just lose, and you're like, damn, guess I'm going back to my room. gonna go to sleep. Here, it's like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm in a sick studio, so whatever happens, happens. It's fine.
Okay, right on, right on.
What side event are you most looking forward to going to this day?
I kind of got the pass to do a group project with Joshy, so so we got a good one coming up. I think that'll be fun.
Oh, we didn't even go over all of the. Yeah, we
That's
at some
right.
point we got to go over all the rest of the side
Yeah.
events because
Alright.
people
That'll
don't
be
even
fun.
know about the group projects. But yes, looking
No, I
forward to
think
that.
that's gonna be a sick presentation.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, we're
I
giving
guess,
everybody
yeah, we
three,
gotta-
but that's
yeah.
fine.
You're
All right,
good, I've
bam.
done it.
All right, give it up
good
for
stuff.
Susei.
See you in a bit.
Kadoran,
Let's go,
this is
Kador.
your moment, baby. Get in there.
Let's go. So
No, it's so
Kadoran.
Hello, Kadoran.
What's up,
Welcome.
What up?
Yeah, Kadora, this is you're one of the certainly the more familiar faces at this point.
This is my 4th Smash Summit, and if you were to tell me that I would go to 3 more after Smash Summit 11, I'd be like, wow, did I really qualify?
How does that
Or-
feel?
or just get invited here?
Are you just kind of you're just one of the top dogs now? Is that just kind of your life now? What does that feel like?
Very stressful. No, but lots of fun. Like I couldn't imagine. There's just still so much more I could do overall, and like I couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. And then it's still such an honor to be in every single one of these.
Any specific preparation going into this particular summit?
A lot of sheiks.
Oh,
It's definitely
okay.
You know, I've been working on like around my like, you know, obviously at Summit 12 I underperformed, one could say. And I'd say I've polished a lot better versus like, you know, like my range of sheiks, but then there's like the 3 sheiks above me that are very, very challenging. And I've been like really been theory crafting the last couple of days, like how can I do a lot better in like each of these spots. And hopefully I could show that off these coming days. And I think like aside from that, like honestly the roadblocks aren't super insurmountable aside from those 3.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
sounds good,
sounds
man. Well, good
doable to
luck.
me. Yeah, good luck to you,
Get it done,
Kador.
man.
Let's
Good
go.
luck, Kadoran. Ralph.
All right, let's go,
Where's
Ralph.
NorCal?
Let's go,
Kadoran.
baby.
Get in there, baby.
Let's go.
NorCal.
Got some East Bay representation,
Hey, let's
Ralph.
go.
Let's go.
What's up, everyone?
What's up, Ralph? What's up, Ralph?
Yo.
How you feeling, man?
I am. This feels like extremely surreal to me. I did not, expect the campaign that I had to go as far as it did. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm just really happy.
I'm dope because
Yeah,
I feel
we're
like
happy
we know
for you.
about you.
We've known
NorCal
you
knows,
forever.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's dope to know.
right.
Like it's dope that everyone's gonna get to see you now. I
Right.
think that's the most exciting part for me. You've
What-
always been good. So
How
now
did-
we get to see.
And I want to kind of dig into that. You know, you've always been, I would say, like you were top 100, I think, for like a year or two, a couple years ago. And then I think you might have taken more of a backseat. But it seems like in COVID, you picked up the Pikachu. And then it seems like overnight you kind of skyrocketed. And all of a sudden, you're winning NorCal tournaments over players like SFAT. So was that just the grind? Do you feel like the Pikachu pick helped with that? Like, talk about that process.
Yeah, I did not expect the Pikachu thing to go as far as it did. I was actually just kind of bored with Melee for a bit, but then once I picked up Pikachu, I started having a lot more fun with the game. And I just had a lot of fun just grinding the character. And it turns out it just like rounded out my matchups a bit more. And I didn't expect any of that, but it's been really, really fun doing that.
That's sick, man.
Sick.
Let's go.
Anybody you're most excited to play this weekend?
I haven't played almost like all the players here in tournament before. I've been wanting to like have more of a chance to play against better players. I've been like struggling with like playing well against people considered better than me. So I think this is a really good chance for me to have more of that sort of experience. So
Let's go, man. Well,
Yeah.
good stuff, man.
Let's
We're
go.
looking forward to
Let's go,
tearing out
Ralph.
this
Best of
weekend.
luck with that.
All right, Pip.
Yep.
Young Pip in the building. Get up here. Let's go.
Familiar
Pipsqueak,
face.
yes.
You made it.
First one to
You
grab
made
the mic. He
it.
grabbed
Okay.
the mic.
Right?
He's comfortable.
Yeah.
right?
Streamer life, baby.
Yeah. All
I
right.
like
How you
that
feeling,
Bailey's
dog?
shirt,
What's up?
too.
Tell me about it.
I'm feeling fucking great.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
What's gonna happen this weekend? Let's go. What are the goals? What's the focus?
I mean, doing better than last time. I got last time.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah.
goddamn
We
bad.
don't talk about that. We just talk about the mango win just happened. We're living high. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm not the same person I was last time.
I remember you said when we asked you, I think it was on Radio Melee, kind of what your goals were even coming into the U.S. this time around or this wave of tournaments. And you were kind of like, last time you didn't even get to play anyone from the top 10, right? And so your first goal was like, I need to actually play those people.
Exactly.
And you're beating them now.
Yeah, I got none and I got Mango, but Mango's 11.
Oh.
Hey, your word's not mine. Your word's not mine. But you're fighting these top players now. Has that kind of, shifted your priorities in terms of, are there specific things that you're looking for? Or you're just trying to play your best?
I mean, my standards go up every time. So now that I have that win, a part of me is like, oh, I'm not a massive underdog. Like, I can do it. And that brings with it a new type of pressure. So I definitely feel like a little bit more pressure to perform than I did before. But I still think my goal is just to, like, get the sets in, have fun, and feel like I, don't let it get to me. Because that's, like, a big thing is that letting that pressure get to you is, like, how I lose enjoyment in Melee. Whereas if I just, like, play and try my best and I'm happy with that, that's generally, like, when I also perform the best. So I'm, just hoping I can make it not get to my head and try my best and get the sets in.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear, man.
Right. Amazing.
Is there anything you're doing in particular to like kind of, not be in your head as much?
Yeah, I mean, last time I was at Summit, I played like way too much. Like I played like, I feel like 8 hours a day, probably more in the first like 2 or 3 days. And then by the time bracket happened, I was so done with everything that I was like, I have not prioritized correctly here. I feel like maybe I should have waited for bracket before I ran out of energy.
Yeah.
So this time I've been relaxing. I've been playing maybe like 4 hours here and there, like much less than I did then. And I feel great. So hopefully that carries me through to bracket.
That's what I like to hear, baby.
Beautiful.
Good luck, man. We hope to see you tear it up. Good stuff.
Awesome. Good luck, Pip.
AMSA. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. Feel like there's not much of an introduction.
What's up, AMSA?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's
How you
up?
doing?
Sorry, I'm just eating some cock drop right now.
Oh,
We good?
So,
yeah, hopefully.
last time you came to Summit, I think things have changed for you a little bit because from last time to this time, now you're starting to win majors. You're a tournament winner now, Do you feel like, in terms of Summit, does that change the way you're kind of thinking about the event, or has the goal always been the same?
Yeah, I didn't want to think about changing my goal stuff, like something like that. But this October was stuck at the tournament. We have the tournament every week. I entered the 4 tournaments in a row every week. I didn't want to change some think about that kind of stuff, but all right, finally I finished tournament, and then we have a tournament. I didn't want to calm down.
Yeah.
But I won the not only the big house, but also I won the 0.5.
Oh, yeah.
Most stacked 2 stock tournaments. So I have so much confidence for this tournament.
Nice.
I can win because I won the 0.5.
Nice.
You worked them. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, it wasn't close. You got
You see what he did to Zane?
Yeah. Zane's path was pretty good. Yeah. But his secondary marks was also good. So
crazy secondary.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, having fun. And today's event is I'm so excited. Like the controller, the draft bracket, and the world versus the USA. And some event.
Hope y'all win.
Yeah. And
Hope y'all win free.
And I also doubles with Toph, the best commentator.
We're going to do it.
Let's go.
We're going to do it.
No debate. You
We're
got
taking
that.
it all.
Yeah.
We're going all the way.
Yeah, we'll do my best. Yeah.
Me
our,
too.
Our best. Yeah.
We'll do our best.
All right.
Let's go.
It's all you can do at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
yeah,
AMSA.
thank you.
Alright,
Yeah,
also
good
we
stuff.
gotta-
AMSA.
J-Mook. Amazing.
J-Moo.
Let me see the posture, bro. What is the posture at?
He
With
is
the
sponsored
chain?
by Fly Quest,
Oh
the
my
flying
God.
person
Fly
here.
Quest.
Let's
But I kind of
go.
feel like he's been on a fly quest his
Also,
whole
Brad,
life.
look at the confidence.
11 a.m. Right.
What's
going on, guys?
All right, man. How you feeling, dog? What's
Feel
up?
good. Can't believe I'm here again. Honestly,
We're not.
It was like
surprised.
Wasn't that- yeah, wasn't that-
Yeah, that's like one of the best players is here again.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's crazy.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
So what's like? What do you feel? What are you feeling going into this summit versus the last one? Where it's like I think it was like the expectation was like really high, but now you're like more established. So what's the feeling this time?
It was higher. The expectation from last summit.
Mhm.
Honestly, feeling is still the same in terms of playing everyone. I'm trying to get more variety in like how many people that I do play. Because I feel like I do play the same like handful of players, and especially with this summit, we have a ton of VIPs. So like now is the best time to do that. But my mentality going even from last summit, because a lot has happened since the last one. You know, I put everything on the line from the last summit and just hope I could like make enough of a ripple. And you know, FlyQuest obviously picked me up after that. So I'm just looking to maintain the same habits.
You, you know, remarkably, I would say, you seem to be somebody who, you know, even event to event or even from set to set in the same event, you really can improve at particular player matchups. Almost, it feels like overnight. And I'm kind of wondering, I see that, I'm thinking, man, this guy must be doing some crazy preparation. Is there any, are there any players here that you've kind of prepared for? How are you kind of thinking about your chances in terms of just the opponents you're going to have to face?
Yeah, I do take it like one player or one matchup at a time. And kind of make that the sole focus, and that being said, I try not to hyper fixate on those certain matchups. So like for, you know, sometimes it'd be Yoshi, sometimes it'd be Pikachu, you know, like those matchups where I really have not like had that kind of experience. But now I'm slowly starting to grow that now, so that's why I'm trying to, you know, take it like one step at a time.
Something seems like it'd be really good for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to ask you, because I feel like since the last summit, you've gotten a lot of like second places. Like you're always like insanely close, right? And like, I guess my question is, at being that close so many times, does it ever get to you, or do you just kind of phase it out and go to the next event? Because after a while, I feel like it would just take a toll.
Yeah. No, it sucks.
Yeah.
No, it sucks. Like, obviously, I'm still shocked by my consistency for even placing second.
Right.
But it's like, you know, I'm still trying to. At the end of the day, I'm still trying to win.
Right.
So it's like,
for sure.
I think it's like a mental block in grand finals I have to overcome.
Yeah. And I guess that's why I wanted to ask, because I would get it if it was the same person, but I feel like it's like the situation with you. You know, it's like you'll be against different people, but it's just like,
yeah,
you know.
I just gotta give myself more time. I mean, obviously, just one major. It's
it's
taking him so long.
Hard work.
It's just win. It's just win.
I remember like 2009, 2010. There was a period where Armada's first.
Armada, I was actually gonna say that Armada had the same phase.
He had the same phase, and then became Mr. First Place.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, right around the corner.
Yeah,
that's right.
And the people need it. The people need the J-Move run.
Oh yeah,
they
man.
need the first place.
All the Sheik players, they're just like, they got the burn in hands, man.
Fox players are going to be in shambles. I always knew Sheik was the best. I mean, you just zero to death.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck this weekend. I hope you know.
Yeah,
let's break the curse,
man.
You know?
Yeah, let's go.
We'll see.
All right, man.
All right, J-Move. Give it up for J-Move.
Wizrobe.
Wizrobe. Goodness.
Wizzy.
Wesley,
welcome back.
How you feeling, bro?
Hi, what's up?
Hello.
What's up, man?
Welcome back, sir.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Neutral.
I love that. I love that.
And what did he say to you that time?
Earlier, he's like, I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, man.
Holy shit.
All right, let's keep it
true neutral.
Feel neutral. All right. Anything you feeling positive about?
I felt like I was playing pretty good yesterday. I like playing on CRT. Yeah, I don't know.
That's good, right? All right.
So you haven't entered too many tournaments this particular year. Do you feel like that's gonna? What do you prepare for going into this tournament, because you haven't had as much tournament experience as prior years?
It definitely feels like I've gone to a bunch of tournaments recently, and it feels like that's helped me a lot, because I think, you know, like it's all about practicing and getting better and stuff, but there's something to be said about like specifically doing tournaments and not just practicing. And I think like the fact that I've been entering a lot of tournaments recently, I feel like I'm pretty ready now. Like I feel like I'm playing fine in tournament pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
Anybody in particular you looking forward to playing, or it's kind of neutral there?
Yeah, kind of neutral there. I'm looking forward to playing everyone. Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
What do you think about your pool?
I think some people say it's hard, but I feel like they're all hard. Like I don't really care who I play, because at this level, it's like any pool's going to be hard. So it's just like, it could be the hardest person, it could be the easiest person. Like there's going to be somebody really hard in all the pools regardless. So you just got to prepare for whoever you get, regardless of how easy or hard they are.
Amazing.
Like that.
Well, good stuff,
All
man.
right,
Way to look at it.
Well, good luck,
Wizzy.
you know.
Thank you, Wizzy.
Hope
Good
you
luck.
heard from a positive experience from a neutral one. You know what I'm saying? Hope you,
Yeah,
step it up a level.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, let's make
Good
it
stuff, man.
positive.
Later, man.
By the way, free agent. Free agent. By
That's
the way.
right.
Free agent.
I should have said that.
Free agent. Free agent.
Leffen. It's Leffen
big
time,
Leff.
right?
Leffen.
Leffen.
Wiz is a free agent.
Yo.
Wiz is a free agent.
First off, how was that Laker game?
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
We were all about to leave. Missed one free throw.
Wait. That was actually crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. How you feeling though? How you feeling this week?
I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I've been traveling, I think this is my 7th week in a row.
Damn.
Wow.
Do you go back to Sweden and then come back here each time?
So this is the first time I stayed. The other one, it was Florida and then France, and then it was Detroit and then Amsterdam, and
Those
then it
places are
was
so
Vegas, NorCal, SoCal.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, my man living out the backpack for real.
It's been fun though. It's been fun.
I feel like, is this a nice tournament to settle into? To kind of like, it's still a tournament, but like the vibe's a little different.
I mean, I think you can look at it both ways. Either it's the chillest tournament because you can just stay in the same place, or it's the hardest tournament because you're trying to practice for all the events.
Yeah.
So, both. Part of me wants to be like, oh, yeah, I'm just here to have fun, but no, I'm here. I'm here.
So for you, like, kind of like getting your footing. Like, how do you feel about this event? Like, do you feel like you're where you want to be? There's still a lot to go. Like, where are you at?
I still think I can improve a lot. Like, I obviously have had other things to practice. Like, I practiced a lot of Strive, and haven't had fully, like time to settle in, even from just COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I definitely lost like, a year and a half, 2 years, kind of just to be not like stuck in my region, but just not being able to play, 15 out of the 16 players that are here. Well, no, I guess 14 because Prof is here too.
Yeah.
Like, I just could not play at all. So, I'm both like feeling like I can improve a lot, but then someone asked me when I streamed the other day, it's like, is there anyone you think that's hard for you? And I'm like, no, I think I have a good shot of beating everyone. Like, I don't think there's anyone with like more than 50% chance to beat me. So
okay.
I was gonna ask you, how do you balance? Because like, I feel like every time since you're the only one in this like
multi-game
bracket that does multiple games. So like, there's a point where. Because, I mean, I go a couple days without playing Melee. I'm like, damn, bro, I can't hit nothing. Like, when do you start to feel like, okay, it's time to focus on Strive because I'm getting rusty or versus Melee? Like, how do you balance it? Is it just like a min-based?
I wish I could be like, play a little bit of both, have the schedule out. No, I like, once it was Strive time, I played 12 hours of Strive, and now I'm playing a lot of Melee. And I'm not really playing Strive. I think I need to learn to balance it better. Like, I would definitely perform terribly at Big House, and I think that was 99% due to me just not being able to play any Melee while still playing Strive.
Right.
But then again, like, they're both ridiculously hard games. Like, I think Melee and Strive are the two hardest games right now, so I'm also just really happy to be, like, one of the best players in both.
Yeah.
Well, good shit, man.
I mean,
How long are you full-time now Melee? Like, how long have you been practicing just Melee for this tournament?
Since Big House.
Okay.
Big House.
So
about
a few
a month.
weeks,
Yeah.
but I feel pretty good. I figured out my controller had been broken all along, so feeling better now.
Let's go.
Nice.
Got the controller fixed.
All right. Well, good luck this weekend. I hope you tear it up, man.
Yeah, man. Good
Thank
luck.
you. Good stuff. Plup! Oh, Plup the God.
Plup. Good morning, sir.
What's up, bros?
What's up, dog? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Pretty
you know,
good.
one of my
No
favorite.
one asked us how we're doing. He's the first guy, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
shout out to you.
No. I think Ralph did too, right? Didn't Ralph?
Ralph probably did too.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ralph.
Well, I was the last one to do it. So.
Oh, yeah. You're the most relevant.
That's the one that counts.
Dude, one of my favorite, I just said before we get to questions, is that so many people complain about playing you in the morning, and then you were like, they're like, I just started up. It's 9 a.m. and the first person I got was Plup, and I got faded. You know what I'm saying? I hear it all the time on the West Coast now. And when I ask you about it, you're like, it's my first game too.
Yeah,
it is. I'm just better.
All right, man. So how you feeling coming into this event?
I'm feeling all right. I don't really have any issues with my controller. I just have to play how I want to play, and then I'll win. Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
I feel like you, out of, like a couple, for some of these people, like Leffen was talking about, he's traveling 7 weeks in a row and stuff like that. And I feel like for you, like there's some of the more recent tournaments, like, you weren't at, for example, LSI. Do you feel like in some ways. Do you feel like you've got to think about the way you practice for events differently because you're not going to as many tournaments? Do you feel like it helps you because you come in more fresh?
I don't think it helps me, but I just personally don't like traveling that often. And I was going to go to Big House, but I got sick like last second. So that's one reason why I'm not going to so many things. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather go to things than not go to things.
Yeah.
If that's what you're
Traveling
asking.
does suck. They just got to invent teleporting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just go to everything.
You know what I was gonna I thought about you plug. Like I feel like everybody here is always like I gotta do my best. I gotta play good, blah, blah, blah. I feel like with you, I mean, you do those things, but I feel like you're so good at just like not taking everything so serious. Like you'll just go in there. I'm not saying you don't, but it's more just like I feel like you're just like you always seem relaxed when you're here at least.
Yeah, I try to be.
Yeah.
There's nothing like really to it. I just feel like I'm. That's just the way I am. I don't know.
I know, but I think it's like a dope quality to have. I think a lot of people like try to do that, but it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're too tryhard, is what you're saying?
I guess so. I don't know.
At least they come across as too tryhard. I feel like you come across as you're just vibing 99.9%.
But deep down inside, I'm like freaking out. I can't lose 11. I can't. What would they say? He's just a try player.
They just be like that, I guess, right?
That should be a summit skit. Plump's inner monologue.
That actually would have been fire. That would have been fire.
Good summit skit. All right, well, I guess we gotta go on to the next person. But
yeah, man.
Good luck.
Best luck this weekend. We'll see more of him.
Axe.
Next up, we got
Axe. Let's go.
Aximus Maximus.
Aximus.
Got the Pikachu plushie right there.
That's right.
Sorry, Ralph. We should have did that. For
I
Ralph.
know.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's only half Pikachu. This guy's the full package. All Pikachu.
I'm the Pikachu guy. You know?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dog? How you doing, man?
Phil?
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, might be a
What's
look
up,
for the
everyone?
weekend.
How you doing? How you doing?
We're good,
Oh,
man.
what's up to chat?
Good.
That was the first.
Oh, that is chat getting acknowledgement.
Yeah, I know the people are watching, so
it.
you know, shout outs to the
They're
people
probably
at home.
emotional right now.
Yeah, it's good to be back though. Good to see you guys.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel having so many more Pikachus at this summit versus the other summit?
Dude, there's three Pikachus
That's a lot
here.
of
Like
Pikachus.
three really good Pikachus here. I think this is the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Like I think it's only ever been one. And then I think Swift was at one and I wasn't at one. So it's always been like just one, I think.
Yeah.
But there's three this time, and that's like, I don't know. That's actually pretty sick. I kind of wonder, like, I guess I never thought this day would come. You know, like,
My sons are grown. My children. They're everywhere now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you feel like that changes the way you're going to approach the tournament? Because presumably a lot of players are going to have more Pikachu warm-up going into sets with you.
Yeah. So I feel like people will be more prepared to fight me. But like from my perspective, I kind of just see it the same. I'm like, you know, I just want to beat everyone, dude. You know, I'm a competitor, so like, I just want to win.
Has there been? Oh my God.
Sure. I was gonna say it feels like lately you've been playing really well. Like I don't really necessarily know what it is. I know the meme is Mr. 29 or whatever, but it was funny because I feel like as soon as they ranked you 29, I feel like you immediately just started going to tournaments and just going beast mode. Because I don't know, I'm just like, you know, I talked to a lot of people about what the rankings would even be looking like or seedings, and I feel like your name always comes up really, really high. And I kind of wonder, do you feel like that motivated you at all? Do you feel like you were kind of like, oh, hell no, I got to put these kids in their place?
Well, I mean, I was motivated before I saw the rankings or anything. It's that I guess I had a lot of unfortunate things happen, like throughout the pandemic and stuff, and I wasn't as motivated and everything. Beginning of the year, I had a rough start. And I don't know, I saw that I was ranked 29th, and I'm like, I'm about to make some upsets happen.
He's like, oh, that seeding's about to be insane.
It's kind of nice. Like, if I win anything, it's like, oh, upset factor 3. It's like, it's crazy. So, like, yeah, I'm just here. You know, I just want to have a good time this event and make some upsets happen, which is,
there we
you
go.
know, being ranked 29th, it's not too hard to make that
I forgot that even. That doesn't even feel real. Like, I wouldn't even.
Yeah, but happy to be here. Good to see you guys. And what's up, Twitch chat?
Hey, let's go. Right?
We forgot about you guys, but Axe didn't. What's
Yo,
up, Twitch chat?
is it Zane time?
Yeah.
Zane.
Thank
you so much, Axe.
Get in there, Zane.
Let's go.
Got Zane. Got Axe.
Mango.
First off,
What's up?
First of all, do you hate that song?
I really do. I'm not gonna lie. This reminds me of my loss every time. How am I supposed to feel?
Actually, I was curious how you're feeling because I know this has been tough on you, like mentally. How do you feel? Do you feel like you should be here after you lost to Leffenstilden?
Oh, dude. It was the last stock, man. It's messed up to bring up.
Oh, man. Well, question how's the Laker game, first off?
Yeah. Oh, it was tight. We were about to walk out, and then I didn't believe, honestly. It was super sick.
Yeah, that was 1 in a million.
That was actually crazy. Right there. I felt tough. You got a question.
I was going to ask you. Yeah, I just noticed your quote that you gave us for your player card. You know, wish I had the Crimson Blur's beautiful mind. I wanted to ask you. The question that I think it has been posted on Twitter before. Do you ever win any of those sets against Moki?
That was all right. I win all the time.
Yeah.
Moki has fewer followers than me, so I feel like it gets kind of like.
I see. There's some algorithm thing going on where they're showing me.
It pisses me off so bad. Zane doesn't ever win a set against Moki. I'm winning all the time.
I think you lose every week. I'm like, dude, he just gets destroyed. Does he ever win?
We spin a wheel to decide what the thing is going to be, and he always gets to make the tweet. Like there's he gets it.
Wow. I was like, dude, Zane is like 0 and 100.
What else is on that wheel? What do you hit on the wheel?
What do I usually get? It changes like Slippy name or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Education. It's ignorance that you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I thought y'all were just playing sets, and the winner got to post another one on Twitter.
Yeah, that's how it started out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
You're probably, I keep my ear to the ground. I've been looking at people's, potential rankings coming in the end of the year and all this. You're probably leading the pack a little bit. Is that pressure on you, or are you used to that at this point?
I think during the beginning, after I won Genesis and Pound, I think I thought about rankings too much, just like floating around my head from tournament to tournament, and I think that kind of bogged me down as a player. So now I'm trying to find this balance where obviously I still care and I want to be ranked 1, but I'm trying to go from tournament to tournament, just focusing on playing well, which sounds simple, but it's hard to do.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, you go on Twitter, you see it, you hear us talk about it.
Yeah.
The constant, who's going to win the tournament,
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine, I think it's harder to channel out when you just hear it and see it everywhere.
It's like the main thing people like to talk about.
Right, I can only imagine.
Did things change for you when you were ranked 1 this year? Like, what changed for you going into tournament?
Yeah, I think there was pressure, middle of the year, and I think my results kind of dipped a little bit because of that. But also, there is, a sense of confidence that comes from it that you can leverage because, I have to remember there's a reason I got that rank, and, I can play to that potential. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, in a way.
Double-edged sword.
Hey.
I see what he did there. Thank you, Zane.
Yeah.
Best of luck this weekend. I'll be rooting for you, of course.
Good luck.
Mango
got the best shirt. Mango
that shirt is kind of good.
Someone's pointed out Mango's got the most fire shirt.
Wow. Nice.
Hey, first off,
post-pandemic.
I saw the HBox tweet. I'm on your side. After context.
With the
HBox tweet. He tweeted about the room.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know. I show up and I'm like, I give them my ID and they're like, we don't have a room for you. And I'm like, and then the guy's like, well, I've seen you've been here before. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here all the time. He's like, well, we have 1 room left. And in my head, I'm like, because I know HBox hadn't checked in yet. He's like Juan de Bedma. And I'm like, and I was like, okay. And he's like, we could just give you the room. And in my head, I'm like, that's kind of weird to just give me someone's room.
He's like, you can just have it. It's cool.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And then I'm like, but
you messaged him, remember?
I did.
Yeah.
I messaged him. I was like, hey. But then I told the guy at the desk, when he gets here, tell him to message Mango. That's what I told the guy. And then I guess he showed up at 10 a.m. and there was a different person working or something. So I don't know what happened.
And he was like, let me get these mango shots off.
Yeah, right. That was messed up. I just woke up. I just caught a quick straight. We had such a beautiful night last night. I woke up and we're just back at the beef. I was like,
everybody was hugging.
I let him around my son. It was a beautiful moment.
it went all down the drain in the morning.
He said it's tournament day, side events. Yo, but first off, because I feel like it's the most important to you, how was that Laker game?
It's so fire, right? Oh you guys are haters. I hate you guys. I love Brandon Phil, so they were just hating like, I don't think the Lakers are gonna win. And like the whole time, I don't think I don't remember.
You didn't think the Lakers are gonna win?
No, I show up in my, I decked out and I root to the end.
No one thought they were gonna win that scenario.
They had one win.
2-5.
2-5.
Losing
Dude, people were emotional after they won that second game. People were like, what a championship.
Can't believe he hit that 3, man.
Ron was like, go for
Westbrook had his
100,
first good game. Matt hit that shot. That was wild.
You see, LeBron was sick. That's why he played so bad.
Oh, really?
Jordan would have played better, right?
No, Jordan. I'm just saying he had the flu game. I thought about Jordan would have hit that when he missed.
Haters, see? This is what I went to the game with. Ruining my time.
Oh, man. That's so good.
All right, standard melee questions. How you feeling going to the event? What's up? What's the focus? How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I think I've been hot. I just dropped a fat stinker at Lud's tournament. And then I always say I go through my yearly 1 or 2 breakdowns a year. Because I've just like bottle everything up. And then I just lose. And then it's like, it just all comes out. And then I feel great. And then so I think that needs to happen. I just got to be a little sad boy. And then I feel great again. So I think it was good that it happened. And I feel like I just got to get back to it. I feel like I'm still playing really hot. Just got to not be too bothered by it, I guess.
How do you so at this point you pretty much just manage like dual maining based off matchup, or is it based off like player?
I just want to go, well, you know my dream, the future Mango.
Okay.
Is I just play Fox Falco and I just rotate them in the set. No matter the matchup, no matter. That's imagine me winning a tournament just rotating characters.
Bro,
that's like the Mango wet dream. That's like
I always think it has. You let him rotate on you? Mango Cisco, you let him rotate?
I actually have a question because I feel like you've been good for so long, and I see a lot of like new players. It seems like they struggle with the pressure of expectation. How do you manage? Because there's like the most pressure on you for sure, and it's been that way the longest. How do you manage that? Because so much of attention is just on you all the time.
I mean, I think I live up to it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It's just like, but I think like. I love that, like, that pressure's on me, and, like, I don't know, it motivates me so much. I don't think I'd still be playing if, like, these little hater fucks weren't motivating me. Like, after, like it actually does. The more you hate me, the more just I love being on the podium and just being like, fuck you guys. Like, to me, that's, like, that keeps me going, man. Otherwise, it's like, what am I playing for? I really don't have but it's just to shut those people up. Like, that's, like, that's a big part of it. So when the stinkers come, it just, like, I'm like building up again, you know.
I feel like a lot of times, especially you'll decline for a bit, and then right when it's like, oh yeah, Mango's done, you just like
it's just hard to be
bomb of a tournament. Just like
it's just so hard to be
place.
Motivated for so long. Like it's not even a John. It's just sometimes I'm like you're 17 or 18 in. Like, it's like I can only care so much. And sometimes I just don't care.
They're coming for that Mango win.
And I swear it's not like I do care, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. And then it's like, I think that's normal. I mean, I've been playing for so long, but right now I care, which is good.
All right.
Because it changes, man.
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
All right, well, good stuff, man. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Mango.
Good luck.
Cody, the champ, the returning champ, bag the bag. Wait, is he 2 or 3? What is the number right
2.
now? 2. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
How you feel defending the defending the belt? You know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
Pretty good. Took me a few tournaments to de-rust. I feel pretty good for this one. I'm not too worried if I win or lose, though. I want to feel like leaving this, I can win tournaments again instead of... I mean, I could have won Big House and Ludwig's, but it would have required me to dodge some people because my fast matchups were really bad. So as long as I feel like I can win out of this weekend, even if I don't, that's fine by me.
That's fair. You know, I will say about you, you tend to come in the summit with this mentality every time. It almost sounds like you're like, whatever happens, happens, and then you just like spaz every time. So I don't know. I feel like when you come in this with that mentality, it works for you. So
just can't have expectation. Zane kind of talked about it, but the more you think about like ranks and the more you think about something you expect of yourself, it almost just goes downhill every single time.
Right.
So for some reason, I usually am pretty good about coming into something and being like, okay, but maybe that's because you get a lot of practice, and so I know that I'll be better for the upcoming events afterwards.
Yeah.
So it gets easier to contextualize for me.
For sure. I also feel like the environment suits you very well too. I feel like you do a good job of like. So a lot of players, like what Pip said, they'll play for like 10 hours or whatever. I feel like I've seen you a lot of the time, especially as the tournament progresses, play less and less and less.
Yeah, I don't really have a strategy for it. Just listen to your body. If you're tired, stop playing. If you feel like you need to warm up, warm up. If you're tired of people, put on your headphones and go back to your hotel room. You don't need to sit here and stick it out for no reason whatsoever. It's like there's no obligation. Don't push yourself. Just listen to what you need. And I also play a lot at home, so my playstyle gets really well the more I'm warmed up. Some people don't need warm up. I definitely need to be warmed up when I play. So having that is also just a really nice benefit for me.
Do you feel like when you have a break, like the long extended break that you had, that you come into the game with like a different perspective, or like you've been studying it and whatnot, you've been watching it? Do you feel like that helps a lot, or not at all?
It can help. So this time I think it could have, but I didn't go about it in the right way, because when I came back and immediately played like Zane and Duck for 6 hours a day for 5 days in a row, and because of that, you develop new habits, and so my habits became how I punish floaties and mid-weights at mid-percent, and not how do I combo a Fox or a Falco at mid-percent, and so I got a lot of really bad habits from that I wasn't super good about managing, I guess. So it can help, but it depends on how you do it. You still have to do a good job of it, and I almost always need a bad loss when I come back to kind of remind myself, it's like, okay, you lost, it's not the end of the world. I had my one little really sad day. Also, you know, it feels to hear someone say they dropped a stinker when they just beat you at that tournament that they dropped a stinker at. It's messed up. You're laughing in the background.
Well, all right, man. Well, we're looking forward to see you defend the belt. You know what I'm saying? Go for that three-peat, you know, Michael Jordan. But, yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well.
All right. Well, we do have one more person.
We got him up there. Who's going to do the Hungry Box impersonation?
Zane.
Zane. Zane the Hungry Box impersonation. Stand behind it, you know.
Here we go. How you feeling, Hungry Box?
It's time to fucking clutch. Clutch up right here. Let's get the W.
Thank you, Hungry Box. Let's go. All right, I think we're in for player intros, so I want y'all to say goodbye to chat. Bye, chat.
Oh, wait. That's the H-Box.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think, is that it?
I think, yeah. All right. You have the players, you know.
Are the players, can they walk away? Protection, are they good? What's up?
You guys,
all right,
everybody say
goodbye to chat. Say goodbye to chat, guys. All right, there you go.
Goodbye.
So they got their
You'll see more of them.
You'll see a lot more of them.
We should, I mean, I feel like we should go over, because we started talking about them. We actually didn't end up talking about all of the side events.
We did not, actually.
You know, we should tell the people all of the things that are happening today, probably, because I think
we got a schedule.
There were some really interesting ones in there. Yeah, we'll look at the schedule. So we kind of went over these. Again, it's the USA versus the World Cruise. Those are coming up now.
Yep.
And by the way, again, that is actually all of the players. So they found a way
to work it around.
Yeah,
the workaround is J-Flex. J-Flex and Hungry Box are going to be playing for the World Crew.
So is Ralph. Ralph is
Ralph
playing for
like
Northern Mariana Islands.
Ralph told me he moved
Saipan.
He's from Saipan, and he moved to the Bay Area in middle school.
They would have worked around.
He grew up there.
He actually grew up there. Yeah.
They would have worked around for us too, Brandon. Oh, Brandon, Nigeria, Phil, Kenya.
I'm so dead. I ain't never even been there.
At least for Ralph, at least he was born there.
Right, he's born and raised there.
Yeah, more of a say.
He wants the world to win so bad.
I want the world to win. What's the USA crew? It's Mango, Zane, J-Mook, IBW,
Doran, Wizrobe.
Oh.
Axe.
Let's go, world.
Let's go, world.
I always root for the world in the Olympics.
I always root for the world. I always root for the world. Well, they would put me and you, Fish. They'd put us on Singapore.
We could be
both Singapore.
Oh, really?
We were
put
both
two commentators?
Yeah,
well, we wouldn't be on the crew. But.
You two be on the world.
Yeah. Okay.
But then Phil wouldn't be able to root for the world.
Mikey said, Phil throw all stuff.
Dude, whenever Brandon comes up 102 meters, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jamaica.
Soccer comes up, Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil. Controller drop
Except
back.
Basketball, I feel like you gotta.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's an element of that. Controller drop bracket. That's gonna be oh man, they actually told us a little bit about the controllers that are gonna be used. They're messed up.
Oh,
really?
No, they're diabolical.
I saw one.
Yeah. So that's gonna be definitely a highlight event for me. VIP doubles is gonna be fun. Again, it's just doubles.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
just doubles.
yeah, the VIPs are way too good these days.
Ooh,
and
the
then
gravity
after that,
one, yeah. Also
Ultra
gravity smash.
gravity
That's where they
smash.
changed the damage ratio, right? Yeah.
Spin a wheel to determine the damage ratio.
Can a Smashers do a group project?
That's
I
the
see,
one I'm the most
Yeah,
curious
I've seen
about.
some projects.
You seen them?
I seen Hungry Box of Mangoes. Me and Phil, remember?
Yeah,
we seen, they got some stuff. They got some
I
stuff.
think Sunsei and Joshman might take
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sunsei and Joshman had a really funny presentation.
Really?
So that's going to be fun
And
to
I would
watch.
say Josh Man's charismatic. I believe it.
Yeah,
I
Josh
believe
Man's
that.
charismatic.
Josh Man's
So
charismatic.
Sunsei.
That-
Right?
So I think that's a killer duo. That's a quick killer duo.
Yeah, I'm excited because I purposely don't know anything. I don't know anything about any of the group projects, and in fact, the prompt or whatever it's open ended. They didn't
Right.
really give them a subject. It's not like do a group project on this. It's just do any group project
Right.
on something. So they could literally do whatever they want. I don't know anything about it, so I'm going in blind, and I'm very excited to see what some of these combinations of Smashers are going to come up
I'll
with.
tell you, Smashers can't use PowerPoint. That's what I learned when I looked at all the presentations. There's like misformatted, one sentence is here, one sentence is here. But align it.
Are you one of the judges?
This was like he's that dude who graduated. Look, man, here's how you get 100 in this dude's class.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll give my notes to the previous students. I'm all right with that. Here you go. Take it.
Well, I'm excited for all those, and that's actually a lot of
It's a
group
lot in
projects.
one day.
A lot in
honestly.
one day. A lot of
Yeah,
side events.
For sure.
So when we get back, we've already got the players warming up for the USA versus World Crew Battle. All the players participating. You don't usually see that.
Right.
So we're going to go to a quick break and then high-level melee right off the bat. Stay tuned.
Peace.